How's it going? I'm Visionary, this is Visionary Decks, and today we're going to be taking a look at the final set of card reveals for the Glory and Navori expansion, starting off with our final champion, Jack. Alright, here we go. Jack steps back into the ring. It rhymes. Alright, so Brash is Jack's keyword. Apparently, I kind of had a feeling one of the champions would have Brash as their main keyword. I was sort of leaning towards Samira personally. That was kind of my guess. But it looks like it is going to be Jack. He's a 4 mana, 4/5 from Bilgewater. Nice stats. He has Brash, which means any unit that has less than 3 health cannot block him. So 2 health or 1 health units cannot block Jack. And he has Strike, Create a Coin in hand. All right, so he is our coin champion. I kind of did have a feeling it was inevitable that like one of the champions they revealed here was just going to be coins. Like that was just their thing. They were just like completely centered around coins. I hope there is more to Jack than just coins, but I was wondering if he was going to still have the like, I'm really curious to see what his second level looks like, because this is all right, but like I have a feeling things are going to get a lot cooler once you level him up. And he does level up once you've spent 12 plus mana in one round. So that is technically possible without coins, but obviously if you have them on board, you're going to be collecting coins, and coins are going to help you do that maybe like turn 5, turn 6, whereas you would probably have to wait until turn 9 to be able to do something like that. But all right, let's see him in action. I actually haven't seen any of his followers yet because I missed the last day of card reveals, so this will be just completely new for me. Also, that's a that's a weird animation for Brash. I do like his coin animation though. That's kind of cool. Like Whirlpool. It's sweet. Prize fight. Okay. This might be an old card. I don't know if this is from yesterday or not. Is it like a 1 mana single combat? Wait, there's no shot. Huh. Okay, so maybe it just takes them down. We got a new Pablo. Let's go, dude. He was probably also revealed yesterday. I missed that. If he was revealed yesterday, don't flame me in the comments, right? Again, I missed yesterday's reveals. Dang, dude. All right, I love his animations. Jack's animations are sick. I guess if you use Prize Fight, it looks like it leaves both people who strike at 1 health, so that's interesting. I'll have to analyze that card once I can actually reach it or read it. Jack's Risky Venture. Okay. He's got a very like similar animation style to Tom Kench. It really does look like they just sort of ripped Tom Kench's animations. Also, wait, what is up with... Dude, all of the freaking why are they releasing so many elusives this expansion? What is wrong with them? Hello? Are they trying to ruin the game? Like a little bit of elusive is fine, but if every unit is... All right. That is sick. Okay, so there is Jack level 2. He honestly reminds me a lot of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. He's got that kind of vibe with the whole top hat thing. Like the way he dresses is very, I think, reminiscent of that. I don't know if that's on purpose. It probably is. And the fact that he has like a monocle. He does gain Overwhelm on his level 2, and he has Strike, Create 2 coins in hand. When you refill mana, grant me +1, +0 for each mana refilled. Wow. Interesting. I mean, if you had to ask me like, hey, what do you think Jack's gonna do before I saw this? This is absolutely not what I would have guessed. It's interesting though. Like it's a very new type of champion. I don't know. I think I kind of like this. I was hoping they would like do Jack justice because he is the champion that I was the most excited for out of all 3 that are being revealed. This is like, I don't know. This is not what I would have guessed. I'm definitely surprised. I just don't know if I'm pleasantly surprised or like unpleasantly surprised. But interesting. I mean, this seems very strong for a 4 mana unit, and all you have to do to level him up is spend a lot of mana. So it's like he doesn't have a very restrictive play style. You could really throw him in any deck that just has access to Bilgewater. Like honestly, this is just if you're in Bilgewater and like, huh, I don't know what to throw in as my second champion. You could just throw in Jack and like you'll probably be fine. He's not that expensive. He's gonna help you like cheat out mana anyways. So he's basically a 3 mana champion. honestly, like he's paying himself off, right? Because he's giving you the coins. You can literally make Jack free if you just strike with him enough times, which I think is really cool. He's definitely cool. I like it.
Yeah, because I never heard of you.
So obviously, if he's got this refill mana synergy, probably want to play him with P&Z, Flash of Brilliance, Formula, cards like that. Super solid, honestly. He seems like a super solid champion. Let's take a look at the cards, shall we? All right, starting off with the first new card besides Jack, Risky Venture. Now, this is his champion spell. It's a 3-mana slow spell from Bilgewater. Love the art. The art on this one is really cool. Deal 2 to a unit. If this kills it, create 2 coins in hand. Okay, so this is sort of like a parlay. It's 3 mana and it deals 2. So it's not the same as like 1 mana, deal 1, then deal 1 to the enemy nexus. This is 3 mana, deal 2, and then it pays itself back off if that kills it. It's just like a more expensive parlay. You could play this with Senna. I feel like there's a lot of synergy to be had with Senna and Bilgewater. You've got cards like Heavy Metal, Tidal Wave, Parlay. This is just like yet another card that is not great on its own, but maybe could be good if it was just suddenly fast speed. If you're able to use this 3 mana, deal 2, create 2 coins at fast speed, this card would be very good. At slow speed, it's all right. Typically, the types of units you're going to want to use this on are the less valuable ones, just because you probably are playing this to get that 2 coin payoff. Otherwise, why not just play Heavy Metal? You know, like this, this doesn't really have a place in Bilgewater if Heavy Metal still exists, unless you have like some specific reason in the deck that you're playing to run this instead. Which, in the case of a Senna deck, you would run Heavy Metal and you would run this. Absolutely. I think this is a solid card as a champion spell on its own. Probably not going to be main decked that much, but hey, it's an epic card, you know? What do we expect? All right, moving on to the next card, Prize Fight. So it looks like this was from today. I wasn't sure. 1 mana fast speed from Bilgewater. Again, an ally and an enemy strike each other. They can't drop below 1 health from this strike. Yeah, that makes sense. Thematically, super cool idea, because it's just like they're fighting for show, right? They're not actually trying to kill each other. They're in like an arena. They're in a brawl. So naturally, the way this card works is you cannot kill any units with this single combat. And because it can't kill any units, it's cheaper. I feel like this is super good because there are a lot of ways to pick off units at 1 health already. Dropping something down to 1 health and then finishing it off with, like, I don't know, Flash Bomb Peddler or Caustic Riff. There are a lot of good ways to just ping off units at 1 health. Now again, Pokey Stick's gone, probably. Vile Feast is gone, for sure. I think there are a lot of cards that do ping at 1 health that are probably being rotated, but I still feel like there's gotta be cards left in the game to ping off low health units. And this is just sort of setting you up for that. I mean, honestly, this card feels like it was just made for units that have strike abilities, which obviously Jack is one of them, right? He has strike, create a coin in hand. I think there are also a lot of followers and maybe even other champions that I'm not thinking of that have strike abilities that would love to use this. This would be great for Fiora, for example. This would be fantastic for cards like River Shaper, Acoustician, anything that basically like creates a card in hand or draws from a strike. Inherently, if it strikes, it's probably going to die. And this card is just, hey, 1 mana, you get a free strike, it's not going to die, which is very, very strong. I feel like this might be single-handedly the best card of this expansion because it's 1 mana and it's good. And if a card is cheap and good, it's just inherently better than a card that is expensive and good. Wow. I mean, super solid card. Very strong. I like this one a lot, dude. This one is hype. And it's a common. How is this a common and the last one is an epic? I don't get it. I don't understand. All right, moving on to the next card, 5 Punch Pablo. 3 mana, 4/1, attune. When I'm summoned, create a fleeting Prize Fight in hand. Now, Prize Fight is the card we just saw, right? This is basically 3 mana, strike any unit for 4 damage, which is solid. Because he has attune, he pays off the Prize Fight, right? So he is just straight up 3 mana, with the Prize Fight included. Prize Fight is just like a really good card on its own. So to have a card that creates basically a better single combat in hand, even if it is fleeting, is nuts, I feel like. I feel like this is a fantastic card for a 3-drop with attune. Not bad at all. super solid. Honestly, fantastic 3-drop. All right, moving on to the next card, we have Angel. Looks like an anglerfish, I guess, but it doesn't have the little lantern. 5 mana, 6/5 with Brash. And this is main deckable. It's just a very vanilla looking card. It's not bad. It's not the worst. I don't have anything else to say about this one. It's, you know, it's a 6/5 with Brash. It's probably okay. If you need a 6/5 with Brash. Do you need a 6/5 with Brash? I feel like in a Jack deck, you might just not play this, but I don't know. Maybe it's solid. All right, here we go. Is this Jack's ship? Is this when you play me draw a Jack? No. This is the King's Court, Attune, Brash, 7 mana, 7/5. When you summon an ally, create a fleeting prize fight in hand. When an ally survives damage, grant it Brash. Wow. Okay, really cool card. That's a lot of prize fights though. Like, that's a lot of prize fights. When you summon an ally. Not when you play an ally, when you summon an ally. That's a lot of prize fights. That's a lot of prize fights. This is scary. Honestly, this is a scary card if this comes down on the board, because you can just spam prize fights on the same unit as many times as you want with no downsides, which makes this crazy because this is just like a single combat generator, basically. And the added bonus of just giving allies Brash, as well as this having Brash itself, it seems like Brash might be the new elusive. I don't know. It might be tough. Like, it's very easy to design a deck to just have 1/1s that chump block everything, but all of a sudden 1/1s are no longer good enough, right? Like, if your opponent is playing a deck with Brash cards, you can't just throw in a little Poro or a Spiderling to block their giant ship. It just won't work. You need something that has 3 health. And I feel like that's very scary as well. So the fact that this has both of those 2 abilities for 7 mana plus Attune, essentially 6 mana, is crazy, dude. Like, this is better than Dreadway. I know Dreadway has like a cooler effect, but I feel like this is just better. And it's cheaper too. I mean, I said prize fight would be better than an expensive card, but an expensive card that creates prize fight? This might be the best card in the game. I don't know, man. It's tough. This is a good one. This is a very good one. But yeah, that's it for today's cards. Thanks for watching. I will be live tomorrow when the expansion drops on twitch.tv/thevisionary1. I have no clue what decks I'm going to build, but we're going to try and break the game somehow. It's going to be a good time. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later. Peace.